Bonsoir à tous, comme d'habitude on se retrouve pour un tout nouvel épisode, un tout nouveau chapitre dans ma carrière mon joueur. Tout de suite, j'ai l'impression qu'on va rencontrer notre ami Mon Joueur.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Ouh.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart. And I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
Ça va pas être simple, hein.
Here comes the Olympic gold medalist.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
He's back. The Olympic gold medalist, the multi-time world champion. A true treat to watch in the ring. One of the absolute best to ever do it.
Mon Joueur avec son nouveau bras.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous competitors ever to step into the squared circle.
If there is hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed, technique, and agility. Samoa Joe is second to none.
This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
Look, Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American Hero nickname when he had the chance. None of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Et même pas le temps d'aller chercher ma chaise.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
Attention, on est déjà à 6.
Nice amateur takedown.
Putting it all on the line.
Look out! Oh, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
What a great match we have here on SmackDown Live.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
And he's heading back in.
Uh-oh.
Oui. Je peux plus rien faire. J'avais pas fait gaffe, mais en fait à chaque fois que Samoa Joe me fait une prise, mais ça me pique une quantité de vie, mais c'est un truc de malade. Oh là là, ouais, je suis déjà dans le rouge, lui il est encore dans le vert. Hein. Je sais pas si ça va passer.
Kurt Angle exploiting the opening. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Stomping down.
Rabid offense from Kurt Angle. He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
Faites une prise. Oh, angle slam, c'est contré. Coquina clutch.
It's Trey. He has no business being out here.
Allez, vas-y, vas-y, vas-y.
Plaqué.
Je pense que Samoa Joe va nous en vouloir.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title. So I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
Oh la garce.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
J'ai l'impression que c'est à trait de jouer.
Oh, guys, wait. Here comes my favorite part.
Adam Cole, ils l'ont collé champion. Intéressant.
Introducing the challenger from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Superstar. And introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the WWE Heavyweight Champion, Adam Cole.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey.
Ah, c'est clair, sacrée opportunité. Faire descendre la santé d'Adam Cole dans le rouge.
Championship and a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match.
Je suis assez d'accord, c'est assez bizarre qu'on ait une opportunité pour le titre.
But she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Pas de disqualification.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Entrée.
Oh wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole. So resourceful.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. From the top, diving double axe handle.
Timing.
Look at this. Oh, flipping the script on him there. Drop kick. Lariat. Challenger's a little worse for wear now. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Harsh impact.
If there's one thing you can count on from Adam Cole, it's that he's always looking for a shortcut. In fact, the leader of the Undisputed Era never met a shortcut he didn't like. There you go again with one of your theories. Does it ever end with you? Adam Cole possesses incredible ring awareness. It's a natural gift that should be celebrated. Launched with a belly-to-belly. And setting him up down the knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt. He's taking it up top.
From the top.
Drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Peut-être tenter d'aller rechercher ma chaise.
I brought up Adam Cole's rule-breaking ways earlier and want to reiterate the fact that when Adam Cole is trying to bring down an opponent, he will bend any rule possible if it means he has the advantage.
Everyone in NXT knows by now that Adam Cole is going to look for and probably find any advantage possible to give himself that extra edge over an opponent, whether he actually needs it or not.
Une petite descente du coude.
And you know what's next, guys?
On va voir si ça passe. Ah non, on a changé. Oh. Espèce de surslam là. C'est vrai que j'ai dû débloquer des nouveaux mouvements. Alors lancer une provocation spéciale. Ah, attention intervention. Oh là là, Mon Joueur. Non, 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 mais disqualification. Oh non, je vais disqualifier. Bah non, il n'y a pas de disqualification. Il me fait gagner le titre. Ah, il veut le titre. Là. Il va me mettre dessus. Peut-être parce qu'il considère qu'il a plus de chances contre moi que contre Adam Cole. Bon bah nouveau champion, hein. On est content. Mais...
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE champion.
I really have no explanation for this either.
C'est dommage quoi, dans le mode Mon Joueur, il n'y a pas plus les titres intercontinentaux aux États-Unis de mis en avant de gagner le titre de champion du monde, parce que finalement les deux fois on a gagné le titre, c'était un petit peu précipité quoi. Tant mieux, mais ça gâche un peu le prestige. La liste est presque full, hein.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole. And introducing the champion from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the WWE Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai l'impression qu'il va quand même y avoir une intervention.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage. But that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Here we go.
Meteora! With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
Delivering the suplex.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He has the ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
Oh, knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, look out.
Snap suplex. Watching Adam Cole in that ring, I can't think of a more confident WWE superstar right now.
It's not confidence, it's all ego. The way Adam Cole conducts himself in the locker room and in that ring, he is a man who thinks he's God's gift to sports entertainment. He thinks he's above everyone. Effectively using the knee.
Genou à la tête. Allez, on est pas très loin du premier objectif.
Looking to lock it in.
Arrive à reprendre la main.
This could be over soon.
This is how you punish your opponent.
You know what, Saxton? Did you ever think that maybe Adam Cole carries himself like he's above everyone in the locker room because he is? This is a superstar who's reached the highest heights in every organization he's competed in, including here. Adam Cole's resume speaks for itself.
Some might even call it undisputed. From the top. Elbow drop.
Infliger un air sweep.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
S'il veut sortir.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe, so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Reprendre la main.
Oh, man. Oh, again!
Up and around. Well, this will damage your back.
He has become relentless at this point.
He's got the pedal to the metal and shows no signs of slowing.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, my God.
C'est joli.
Did you see that height? Hooked up, and Absolutely planet.
On va garder notre spécial pour le finir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one-on-one match is for the championship. Do not change the channel. Do not go to the fridge. Cover by the challenger. And a kick out.
Definitely has his work cut
Belle
out for him.
tentative.
Here it comes.
TKO. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good. All the way for the top.
Not looking good, guys. Drop kick to the spine.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
Oh là 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 là. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous refait encore? C'est marrant, tout de suite il veut se barrer. Reste là, Loulou.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
On peut pas sauter quand on est sur les cordes.
Oh my God! Moonsault!
You see that height?
Entrée.
He might have been waiting on that one.
Whoa! It's another reversal.
Wicked body shot. High angle belly to back suplex.
Uh-oh! Running senton! And now he's made it all the way to the top of this steel cage.
Let's go.
Oh, quelque chose de vraiment stupide. Oh, oh je me suis foiré.
Stomping away.
Ouais, faut absolument le faire quand l'adversaire est pas juste à côté du grillage.
Whoa, not so fast.
Oh, non, oh là là là. Petit plaqué.
And he gets the shoulder up. Still a lot more fight left.
Je voulais pas faire ça. Hein. Entrée.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Allez, ça passe.
Michinoku driver. And shoulders are down. 2.
Yes. Attention, hein, nous disait bien gagner par tomber ou soumission. Hein. La sortie faisait pas partie des objectifs. Hein.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
Sending a message to the entire locker room with that win.
I'll tell you, Adam Cole's never going to be an industry ruler with losses like this.
What a spectacular championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Rhonda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
Petite pause vestiaire. Comme d'habitude, on va en profiter pour checker nos messages. Lita, je n'arrive pas à croire que tu dois défendre ton titre dans ces conditions. J'espère que ton équipe sera à la hauteur ce soir. Je sais que tu le sauras. Big Show, j'ai pris quelques décisions controversées en tant que General Manager, mais là, c'est une première. Bonne chance. Brooklyn, tu devrais arrêter de fixer ton téléphone et de te concentrer sur le titre. Je te mets une amende de 1000 € pour utilisation de ton téléphone pendant un événement. J'adore être General Manager. Quelle saloperie. Brooklyn, encore, ton amende vient de doubler, je viens de m'acheter une nouvelle paire de pompes. Xavier Wood, ça fait un bail mais on est toujours potes, pas vrai? Ça n'a pas fonctionné contre les Savage, mais la prochaine fois que tu as besoin de renfort, les mecs de The New Day seront là pour toi. C'était super sympa, faire équipe avec le New Day. Podcast, alors je pense qu'il y a un des nouveaux, ouais. Buzz & Call.
Well, first things first, it was another crazy week on SmackDown Live as we have a new WWE champion after Trey beat Adam Cole.
You mean Samoa Joe and his cyborg arm beat Adam Cole? By the way, I've been thinking about modifying one of my appendages. From what I hear, the prices have really come down the past few years.
Oh yeah? What did you have in mind?
Nothing major. Maybe just like a robotic ear or one of my pinky toes. Even though prices have dropped, I'm still on an indie budget.
I get the ear, I guess, but what would you even do with a bionic pinky toe?
The pinky toe is the most underrated of toes. Without it, you wouldn't be able to run, walk, or skip. So if I had a bionic pinky toe, I'd be able to do all of those things, but way better. Can you imagine how good of a skipper I would be?
No, I can't. But that brings up a good point. How is it fair for Samoa Joe, or any superstar, to have a competitive advantage like that?
It's the world we live in now. Man and machine are becoming one and the same. And besides, it's not like this type of thing hasn't existed in WWE before. Hulk Hogan once wrestled wearing a helmet with a giant fist on it.
Oh yeah, the war bonnet.
Yeah, and was that fair? Jake the Snake had his Cobra fight Macho Man. Was that fair? Papa Shango put voodoo spells on his opponents to make them puke and ooze black stuff out of their heads. I'd say that was a competitive advantage.
Okay, point taken. Either way, I wouldn't want to have to face Joe and his cybernetic arm anytime soon. Sorry, Trey, but I think you're in big trouble.
Maybe Trey should look into a bionic pinky toe. Then you could at least run away a lot faster from Joe. Just a thought.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Est-ce que je lui dis que je vais pas bien du tout?
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The Mixed Match Challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you gonna tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
C'est vraiment une garde.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now.
Alors, la raison me dirait de prendre Kurt Hawkins, Riley Flash, même pas en rêve, Drew McIntyre, c'est clairement le plus fort. Alors, par contre, parce que d'un point de vue scénaristique, si je le prends, il va me faire un coup de pute. On va prendre Drew.
See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Drew McIntyre is ready for a fight.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Things are about to get a little more fabulous.
And from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
You know, if Carmella spent half as much time worrying about the competition as she does 7-second dance breaks and being R-Truth's caregiver, she'd actually be at the top of the women's division here in WWE. I'm just saying, eventually you got to pick a lane. Carmella might just pick the wrong... Wait, no, never mind. She just texted me.
I think she's an unbelievable talent. Mella is money.
Son pote R-Truth.
Say hello to the top 1% of WWE.
Sifflé. Je le vois pas trop dans les émissions depuis qu'il est arrivé de la Mixte.
Talk about an incredible story. A superstar
il est taillé dans la roche,
WWE years ago, reinvented himself, got himself in the best shape of his life, and now he is back in his words, in the top 1%.
Are you doubting him?
I'm just repeating what he says.
Cole, you got to realize Byron spent most of his life in the bottom 99.
That's not true.
As the Mixed Match Challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just minutes ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree. Not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The bigger issue is Red and Drew McIntyre trying to coexist after their recent history in the best-of-5 series. Drew won the final match to help Becky Lynch capture the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. There is no way Red's gotten over that.
She is just dominant right now.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly. No doubt about it.
When it comes to in-ring competition, Drew McIntyre is a simple man. He just wants to see his opponent defeated. The focus in ring. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
It's Carmella answering back.
Uh-oh. We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb.
Gals, Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Oh, what a kick.
Bon, pour l'instant, il n'est pas décidé à faire son tag. On va en profiter.
Straight punch.
Il peut esquiver là. Je vois pas grand chose.
Uh-oh. On the middle rope. Picking up speed. Well scouted reversal there.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Si on se rapproche.
Oh, again! Straight punch! Jarring.
Petit coup sur EC3.
This is a big risk.
All the way from the top rope.
Carmella is being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What can she do to get out of
Pour
there?
l'instant, c'est bon. On domine. Je suis pas passé encore la main à Drew McIntyre. Surtout que je suis pas sûr qu'il me fasse pas un coup de Trafalgar. Putain, j'ai cru qu'elle allait faire le tag.
Carmella letting her opponent know how she feels. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Ouais.
Oh,
c'est joli ça.
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Spécial.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Seulement le petit coup de coude.
Oh, she is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Spanish fly. My goodness.
Est-ce que je tente le tomber? Ah, on peut, hein. Ça joue. C'est même crédible que ça passe parce que elle a la vie qui va bien avec. Oh, cette honte pour tourner là. Comme ça, je me suis abstenu de l'aide de McIntyre. Trop fort. J'ai du cul, hein, qui tente pas le tag.
Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.
C'est à Trey maintenant de faire son match mixte.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
Here we go, and it sounds... Here comes Rowdy Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
What?
He's here!
Ah bah dis donc, ça faisait longtemps. Hein. Ça avait pas manqué, hein. Oh la vache.
From Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C.,
Velveteen
weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
She calls herself the EST.
Ah, nous aussi, on l'a affronté un peu plus tôt.
From Knoxville, Tennessee,
Bianca.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
Well, you talk about some of that now.
Been a busy night for Trey as earlier he defended
Alors,
his
objectif, faire
WWE
descendre
Championship in a steel
la
cage
santé de
match on
Velveteen
SmackDown Live.
You
dans le
have to
rouge.
admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion will be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge.
Whoa!
Oh, c'est dommage. Hein.
Oh, man, big
C'était joli sinon.
And look at for a back suplex.
Very nice. Setting up.
Attention, un décompte de l'arbitre.
Huge overhead belly to belly.
Oui.
Faut arrêter de me balader alors l'extérieur, putain, c'est pas possible, style de merde.
Incoming.
Pas de disqualification.
Setting up.
Oh. J'ai trébuché le gamin. Commencer. Ah, là c'est passé.
In off the tag. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Boom, what impact!
Ce qui fait que ça n'a, putain. Je n'ai pas qu'à l'utiliser comme une arme. On va l'aider un peu à aller dans le rouge. Ouais, joli.
Just stomping down. Smothering offense from Ronda Rousey. She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Boom, what impact! Elbow smash!
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
German suplex!
On va être remis dans le rouge. Maintenant, Carmetre fait une prise à l'origine.
And no luck against Bianca Belair there.
On le laisse sécher dans le coin.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Neckbreaker.
Oh, c'est joli ça. C'est un peu pensé au neckbreaker de DJ Style.
And again,
il fait un petit peu comme avec you.
She's taking some big hits here.
J'ai plus de contre. Ah, recommence avec son truc.
Qu'est-ce
qu'elle a fait?
And finds a counter.
Oui.
Heavy duty right hand.
Voilà, le takedown. Façon UFC. C'est sympa son spécial. Oh là là, ça j'adore. Projection de hanche. Judo style. Alors on va donner la main à trait. Nous termine ça.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
Putain, c'est contré. L'enfoiré. Contré en plus. Putain, ça c'est terrible. Se faire piquer son spécial. Je peux plus contrer. Et lui par contre il a un spécial. Il peut me le mettre autant qu'il veut. Putain, il n'est pas sorti.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Ça va être dangereux ça.
No.
Ça devient de ring. Ouh là là.
He may be in a bad way here.
C'est en 2 temps, putain. Les contres en 2 temps, je suis jamais dans le... Premier ça passe, mais deuxième...
Bringing it back into the ring.
Ah, l'autre elle s'est pas relevée hein, tout à l'heure.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver.
Un truc en équipe, c'est génial là. Ah, puis c'est Ronda qui est en dessous hein.
Ronda launches Trey
Ah, c'est
into a
génial.
somersault
Ça c'est du finish.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have
raison
tweaked
qu'on va gagner ce
something. Maybe
match.
her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
On peut féliciter sa partenaire.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess.
J'ai peur.
You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking
Comme ça,
about
va
making
pouvoir
a
se
move
battre
to
contre,
in-ring competitor for a while now, and
Red.
this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match. Later, partner.
Bordel. Tu as entendu la bonne nouvelle, je suis devenu une superstar de la WWE exactement comme toi, mais en beaucoup mieux. Putain la blague.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every time I have to tag him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here, on both accounts.
Brooklyn Von Braun is here to destroy anything in her path.
rigole pas. Hein.
From Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Brooklyn Von Braun has excelled at everything she's ever done in her life, and her transition to a WWE ring will be no different.
She certainly doesn't have the passion for WWE like her rival Red, but ultimately passion doesn't win matches.
The critic of the critics.
Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami
Avec qui il a fait avec qui lui?
Most superstars return from injury with a renewed purpose, but Sami Zayn had the gall to say he'd rather stay on vacation.
Did you see his live show, Saxton? Sami visited some of the most breathtaking parts of the world, and now he's got to compete in this awful town tonight. I can't even remember the name of this place.
Putain, les bugs de jeu, c'est un truc de malade.
One of my favorite places in the world.
Fort.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, Amber Moon, j'aime beaucoup.
Here comes the War Goddess, the Phenom.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon has become something of a loner here. The rest of the women's locker room doesn't seem to understand her.
Oh, the War Goddess isn't looking for friends. She's looking for worshippers, and she's found plenty in the WWE Universe.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about
de pas faire intervenir notre partenaire vu le niveau de confiance qu'on a.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American hero's ability to work together in the mixed match challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative. Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
Kind of like that.
I bet you do.
Nice calf kick, great elevation. A striking blow.
Now we have Sami Zayn on the attack.
Oh, nasty impact.
This match grinded him down a little.
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. She returns the favor there.
Textbook head scissor takeover. Very nicely done.
Alors Sami.
She bails in a
Ah, il
hurry.
faut comprendre ce qui lui est arrivé là.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you can say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
Wow, she turned that one around.
When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
T'es contré.
Jumping, leaping attack.
Allez, je peux plus. Contré.
What a hit from Ember Moon. She's feeling the hurt here.
The War Goddess taking control.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Back now inside the ring. Often known as a land of opportunity, when Sami Zayn became a part of the SmackDown Live roster, it was a chance for a fresh start.
Yeah, but eventually Zayn admitted to feeling directionless. It felt like he was misled with unfulfilled promises, and his perspective on SmackDown Live began to change.
Sami.
Right punch! Jarring.
Ah ouais, en fait quand on l'a fait courir dans le coin pour qu'elle monte plus vite, elle se le prend dans la gueule et elle tombe en fait. Je viens de comprendre ce qui se passait, c'est très bizarre. Parce qu'elle peut pas monter dans les coins des cordes, c'est pour ça que ça fait ça, mais c'est étrange.
Oh, here we go! DDT! Landing hard off the back suplex. She's starting to tire a little. Got the leg hooked.
Yo.
Sami.
Straight punch. Jarring.
Il me frappait, j'adore. Oh, c'est génial.
I thought Sammy was, at the very least, admirable and moral in the way he took on obstacles.
Cole, Zayn tried overcoming obstacles in the right manner, but the system never treated him fairly. If he kept doing things the right way, then what? Maybe in 4 or 5 years, as time will come, morality does not win you championships, fellas.
Oh, again! You know, this is just one of those matches you want to sit back, relax, and just take it in.
Samy, on t'attend.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Hooked him.
DDT!
Planted. This is truly a test here to see what Sami Zayn can do. He has...
Ah, on va faire comme tout à l'heure.
It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
Allez, arbitre, bouge-toi.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like
Trey's
still
trying
to get used to it as well. I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
Ah,
and here comes Trey's best friend Red for their mixed match
ça va dégénérer cette
match.
affaire. Ça se croise.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much in anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
C'est dommage, récemment on le voit plus du tout. Ils avaient commencé à lui donner une nouvelle gimmick qui était pas terrible, et je pense que c'est le coup de c'est un super catcheur, moi j'adore.
Things for charity that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Producing a trampling.
Donc quitte à se cramer l'endurance, je vais essayer de aller dans le jaune rapidos.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Attention, ça compte.
Wow, she turned that one around.
C'est vrai, c'est le risque quand on
We're gonna see
casse pas le rythme.
Sit out power bomb. Looks like Ruby Riott has broken a sweat.
Look out.
C'est une connerie ce que je fais.
From the top. Elbow drop. It's starting to come together in a big way.
Yes, something lit a fire under her, and she is going strong.
I don't think I've seen a superstar with Drew McIntyre's single-minded drive to win. Even when faced with his release in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
And a lesser man would have felt sorry for himself.
Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
Oula.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one.
J'avais su, j'aurais pas niqué mon endurance comme ça.
Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates
ça, c'est marrant parce que le match en fait, commence comme si c'était un nouveau
women's division. And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
J'ai quand même l'impression, comme ça, vu de l'extérieur, il y a plus de chances que ce soit Trey que Red qui gagne. Hein. Là, il a l'air d'être plus raccord. D'ailleurs, je sais même pas si Drew va revenir.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
What power.
Entrée.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
Nothing's gonna stop her now.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Again! Going to the top. Oh, look out! Diving knee drop!
Derrière de la tête, c'est extrêmement dangereux.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise. Incoming.
Du coup, maintenant, elle est complètement au phase après.
How did Ruby Riott turn that one around?
Amazing move there. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Check out WWE.com for all the profiles of the great women's superstars.
Coup de genou à la tête. Et puis il y en a pas qu'un. Ça va par 3.
Ruby Riott turns it around.
Joli contre, moi aussi.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh.
And I think we just might see.
Oh my god. Attention, un topé. Oh. C'est magnifique ça. Ouais, je suis assez d'accord. Un petit peu à la Roman Reigns quand il passe par-dessus la troisième corde. Parce que souvent dans les topés, il passe entre la 2 et la 3. Ah, c'est vraiment sublime. Merde, je suis peut-être un peu en retard. Yes.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And she picks up the win.
Many more losses like this, and the future of Ruby Riott will look incredibly dim.
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Alors, commencer la finale du Mixed Match Challenge dans l'équipe de Trey ou commencer la finale dans l'équipe de Red. Le dilemme. Allez, on va prendre Red.
This is it, the finals of the mixed match challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a
Pourquoi j'ai pris Red parce que je voulais absolument pas que Brooklyn gagne. En fait, c'est surtout ça. Après, entre Red et Fred, j'avoue, enfin, et Trey, j'avoue, j'étais plutôt pour Trey parce que c'est vrai que ça a été beaucoup de boulets de service pendant le début de cette carrière et je trouve qu'il s'en sort bien et je pense qu'il méritait Street, mais par contre clairement je me suis dit non, je peux pas faire gagner Brooklyn, elle va encore ouvrir sa gueule, elle va se vanter auprès de Red, qu'alors que Fred, je pense que ça il arrivera à digérer l'affaire. Et là en fait on s'en rend pas compte, mais c'est la première fois qu'on va pouvoir botter le cul de Brooklyn dans un ring. Alors il y avait déjà eu lors d'un casting où c'était beaucoup de chignon.
Oh no. Look out.
Ouais, joli. RKO au volant là.
Drew McIntyre has worn his Scottish heritage as a true badge of honor during his time here in WWE. He takes great pride in having been the first Scottish NXT champion and even had the New York Police Department.
Here we go. Diving knee drop.
Désolé. J'ai pas envie qu'elle passe. Qu'elle passe la main. Première fois également qu'on peut se taper deux héros. Oh, c'est joli ça. Une fois un neckbreaker. Cutter RKO. Reste dehors, toi, Loulou.
She's looking relentless now. That is a beautiful thing to watch. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. She might be in some trouble now.
Petit massage du dos. Désolé, mais je veux vraiment pas qu'elle passe la main. Ça me fait mal au cœur de me taper dessus. Ah, c'est contré. Ouais. Bien esquivé. Non. C'est contré, putain. Oh là là, je perds mon spécial, je perds mon endurance. Tout perdu sur ce coup là.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
On retente notre chance.
What a shot. Nice right hand.
Revenons.
Setting up, straight punch. Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Oh, allez, le tomber au culot. Sans faire de taille. Oh, ça serait beau. Oh là. C'est relevé ou c'est Fred qui a tapé l'arbitre? Quel enfoiré. Tapé l'arbitre. Oh. Il devait faire ça à sa meilleure amie. Qu'est-ce que ça fait?
What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. Oui.
Bon, on va faire rentrer un peu de roue. Désolé, je vais taper Fred. Je voulais pas le faire, mais...
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
What a suplex.
Avec Drew McIntyre en plus.
Bang right in the face. He's looking a little off balance.
Oh, j'ai pas compris pourquoi il m'a pas tapé.
Look at this.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
Back in from the floor.
Oh, c'est joli ça. Comment il a fait pour me faire un truc comme ça alors qu'il est dans la possibilité de faire quelques comptes que ce soit. Ouais, ça,
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Je sais pas ce qui est fou, Brooklyn, là, à l'extérieur. Elle est en mode j'ai mal à la tête, je reste dehors.
Nice offense from Drew McIntyre.
Je pense qu'elle est buggée. Je peux plus faire de tag. Enfin, je peux pas faire de trucs en... Alors, regardez ma main en espérant que ça débloque Brooklyn. Ouais, ça y est. Le jeu était planté encore une fois.
She scores big with the counter.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Known as a high flyer. From the top, elbow drop.
Attendez. Yes.
Despite having obvious differences, Red and Drew McIntyre are your mixed match challenge winners.
Differences is a nice way to put it. Red and McIntyre despise each other. It's a testament to their in-ring toughness that they were able to overcome their discord and win the whole thing.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her? Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on.
Aïe, ça se tend.
That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
how do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
No, yeah.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever.
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened? I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Le champion, attention, un match de soumission.
The Samoan submission machine.
Joe. Avec son bras bionique de la mort.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the WWE Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
Ils ont mis le paquet sur le brillant des ceintures.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500
after nearly a decade
of anticipation. I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Look at this.
Oh, c'est joli. Hein. Là, par contre, la physique du jeu était sublime. Hein.
Guys, the word patience is not one I would associate with Samoa Joe. Evidence to that can be seen in his Universal Championship match. Joe grew tired of waiting, interrupting pre-match introductions and unloading on the Beast like no one had ever done before. By the end of the night, Brock Lesnar knew he was in a hell of... Saw that one coming. Oh my God, a small package driver.
Et le coup d'Arpa qui prend 20% de la vie, non mais c'est abusé, c'est son bras bionique là qui fait ça, putain. C'est fou quoi.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind. Nice job by Samoa Joe.
Oh là là. Non mais là, c'est quelle folie quoi. Sa prise m'a pris plus de 50% de la jauge. Non mais j'ai jamais fait gaffe à ça. Bordel, il va m'arracher la tête. Hein.
What a headbutt, vicious.
J'aime bien, j'ai fait mon retour, mais il me l'a... Je vais rien pouvoir en faire.
Oh, had that well scouted. I can't believe this superstar still in this match. This is amazing. Look at them go. Absolutely amazing.
C'est le bienvenu ça. Hein. C'est vraiment le bienvenu parce que je suis pas bien du tout. On va temporiser, que je reprenne un petit peu un peu de contre. Je vais essayer de lui filer mon spécial. Si ça passe, ça serait génial. Hein. Allez, allez. Ouais. On va être gourmand. On va demander à ce que le finish passe. Relève-toi, relève-toi.
Up across the shoulders. What's next?
Yes. Putain, par contre, ça lui fait pas autant de dégâts que ses prises, hein, clairement. Mais on se rapproche de l'objectif. Bah attends, je pense qu'il faut vraiment que je temporise. Plus j'aurai de contre, mieux ce sera. Faire du lait, mais bon. Je privilégie la victoire. Coup d'avant-bras, en bas du dos.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. He's efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, he's able to ramp it up all the way from the top rope.
Ouais. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? Faites une prise de soumission quand il est tendu sur la ring.
Stop pulling leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Oh là, ça va contrer.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Tough spot to be in.
Joe setting it up. This one's about over.
Muscle buster!
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
That'll readjust your spine. Oh, he knew that was coming.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Up, boy.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Samoa Joe's taking a beating. He could be out any moment now.
Yeah.
Soumission. Alors c'est R2X, hein. On peut faire une soumission. La coquine à clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
Il n'y arrive pas.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
Oh là là.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion.
On va pas tarder à le savoir. Ah, la garce.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives
ils nous
are
ont
going to
fait
be
une sacrée
changed
histoire là.
forever.
J'ai presque cru qu'elle était devenue moins garce. D'un autre côté, on pouvait se douter qu'il y avait quelque chose quand même, qu'il y avait anguille sous roche. Et bien, fin de notre chapitre, très sympa, hein, encore bien, sacrée créativité. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a débloqué? Riley, Flash, ah bah c'était si on l'avait pris, en fait, on le voit dans une version vieillie, et on voit qu'il a les cheveux gris. Et ben on verra la prochaine fois ce qui se passe. Je pense qu'il va y avoir quelque chose avec la ceinture des divas, et très certainement en rapport avec notre ennemi Brooklyn.